Welcome back to Takabola Gaming. My name is Takabola. Let's continue our run playing today as the Imperial Federation. And I think at this point officially going for one empire. You can see I'm lined up against the German Reich with multiple armies. I'm also training at least one 40 width in addition to everything else. We're justifying on Siam and Ecuador, which is nice. We still have Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh over here to clean up, and then Portugal and Liberia, and then of course Sweden, Finland, Denmark. That whole bit here would be taken care of, and then obviously South America and Cuba and Haiti. And then there are the few members of the Axis that we, and Switzerland, of course, that the few members of the Axis that are not our subjects, but aren't Germany's either, that we would have to take as well. But the key part of my strategy was we're going to try and take over the faction from the Germans, and we were really close a couple episodes ago, maybe even last episode, and then all of a sudden Germany's factories jumped up. And I was really frustrated, like, what just happened there? We're back within 100 factories. We are constructing factories like crazy. We have this one nuclear reactor, which, lose that. Move it down. Sorry for all the movement right there. Move it down here. That works. I'm going to move you there. Right like that. And of course we have all of this to be done as well. But we're trying to make a bunch of factories and repair a bunch of factories, and that's good. What I think happened was that Germany got to compliance with the German Reich, or with their Russian territory, got to this level of compliance with their Russian territories, and that 10% local factories jumped them up however much that was. So, you know, I would like to get there with mine. If you look at compliance, we have a lot of compliance in most of our territories. And we are close to that level. Iran would be the first one that we would get. Iran, Colombia, Norway, Turkey. There's Iraq, Saudi Arabia is a ways away, and of course nationalist Spain, quite a ways away. So, there's not a great way to build compliance, but you know, we've been trying to put down the revolts with spies over here and stuff like that. So we're trying. But you can see the territory that is not yet at 38%. All of this, this all is, and we're building all through here, and then all of Russia's at 1%. Right, the 108 factories that I was going to be getting from Russia, no, I have almost none of them active because we're at 1% compliance. That should be better when you're integrating a vassal. I'm sorry, it should be, but it's not. So let's go over here to Canada. Canada's a core, so it's not there. But even here, you know, Colombia here, we don't have that 38%, which means we're not getting the 10% extra factories from those areas. That will be coming. But more importantly, if we go over here to this button, I can come over here to harsh quotas. And if I hit that, I get an extra 25% from my factories from everywhere. Now, it costs a lot more manpower, and the compliance ain't growing at all. I ran a test run, and this got me to within 8 factories of the German Reich, which right now I'm, quick math, 82. So that got me like 70 some odd factories. So I think if I can get maybe 12 or 13 closer, we'll check and see where Turkey is and see if that's what got me there. But if I can get a little bit closer, that I can hit that button to switch over to the occupied territories, to harsh quotas, get the factories, take over the faction, and then switch it back. Switch it back to some of these other ones that grow the compliance a little bit better. I've also changed this to resistance suppression. Don't really need to click in. From training troops to resistance suppression there. In the meantime, I've begun to deploy my armies across the German border. For the most part, this is like singled up, so we are going to struggle massively. We're probably going to have to take some of these defensive armies and switch them over when the push comes to shove to change them up to a more attacking format to try and get the border covered a little bit better with the Germans, because they do have a lot of troops. But at that point, if we can take over the faction, kick the Germans out of the faction, then it's not just going to be us. It's going to be us and Italy, and then Hungary and Romania and whatnot. You see these 55 divisions that will retreat in, 67 divisions will retreat in. So that German fight will be a fight. It'll test everything I have. It'll test to see where I'm at. But that's a good thing. But right now, my hope is we can take out Xinjiang, we can take out Yunnan, take out this little bit out here in the Caucasus, and really reduce them to this as much as possible, and then we can try and find a weak spot and exploit it. And especially if that weak spot can be over here, great. Right now, I've still got my motorized right here, hoping to basically do to them what they did to France, and go through Belgium and the Netherlands in these plains up here to really get a foothold up here. If not, we might, if we have the troops, we might do a naval invasion up here while holding the line down here. If you remember, I have a level 10 fort system across all of here. I'm not going to attack quickly, but that's the basic idea. We might naval invade over there, try and maybe encircle all this. I don't really know, but we'll make it happen. And of course, our navies are going to be blockading them, and my navy is significantly better than the Germans. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's go ahead and unpause. That's what we're planning to do here. I don't think there is anyone I'm facing that needs to be encrypted or anything like that. So we're just going to be moving as quick as we can. My computer is going to be a slow part of that. That is just something to note. We do have that problem, that we're just going to be slow. Let's see here how long until these are actually done. I feel like I just started Siam, so about 30 days on Ecuador, and yeah, 170 days on Siam. So September 29th we'll be at war, and then that's March of next year. And that's the other thing, is it's late game. I have not played late game HOI4 very often. And the last time I played really late game HOI4 was the USA game that went against the I'm going to pause this so I can actually think about what I'm doing here. That went against the Italians, and butted heads up against that and did nothing. So yeah, kind of a little bit worried about that, but I hope that I'm doing better now. All right. I feel like I'm not really sure I want to do a modern tank. I might just do this. What does this give us here? That gives a lot of breakthrough. This gives this is what we want. What are the advantages? Oh, armor there, 130. Okay. So armor of 90. This is an armor of 130. This was an armor of 130. And it has a lot more breakthrough. What is this? It's just cheaper? No, it's not cheaper. Less fuel usage. Better piercing. Well, it is better piercing. And this is almost no piercing. So this is kind of a soft attack. Yeah, this is an artillery tank. And this is that, and then we have defense, basically. I feel like we'll just keep the regular tank there. I feel like that's a better idea. Now we could do the super heavy if we really wanted. Yeah, this is all done now. This is all done. And we could get some of these. I don't feel like that's really needed. These are needed, but we need this. That's almost done. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna start this. Just gonna start the nuclear bomb technology. We're probably gonna wind up needing that at some point. And how are we doing on those heavy tanks? How many do we have? We have 644. The idea, I think, was to give them... No, just stop. Was to give the heavy tanks to the pure infantry divisions so that we could give them better armor. The armor is going up 45 from 0. Defense is 35.2. Down. Organization slightly down. HP slightly down. Essentially, we would create Space Marines. I'm going to do it just because we're facing Germany. And we're going to do that with all of these pure infantry. In the and that's the 20 width. How about the 40 widths? Let's do it with that too. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. And so I expect that we are a little low on heavy tanks, and we are. So we have 183. Alright, we got plenty of resources now. Not really sure why the resources suddenly showed up, but I will take that. Alright, we'll do this. And yeah, we'll do it that way. Perfect. I'm not going to worry about the dockyards. We have enough. We have enough going. Yes. Alright. So, we have our strategic bomber. We don't need any more of that. I think that I mean, it may not hurt to get some Marines going, but I think right now the best thing would be to try and get a little bit better on air superiority, mission effectiveness in the air to get a few more of that going. carrier naval bomber. There we go. And we have suddenly some free factories. So we're at 885 now. And we are 83 shy. Okay. We have so much to build. I think we start building in Turkey, because we're about to get a little bit better compliance in Turkey, so let's build there. And we will just move right on up here. I want to get some of the nuclear reactors online, but I feel like I don't want to be spending too much of my factories on that. Who knows, maybe it would be better to build civilian factories going there. I don't know. Civilian factories from occupation. Sweden, Sweden, Sweden. Let's just do that way. And Italy, I don't want to give you extra stuff. Come on. Alright, so that fills up that bit there. We are now 78 away. And where's compliance? Show compliance. We're at 33 all through here. You're at 37 over in Iran. Hey, hey, there we go. Alright, so I need to move one over here. Just the one. Yeah. No, I don't need all of that. I just wanted to switch over to the theater. Come on now. Let's build some more heavy tanks. I don't have the steel. I'm doing that. I don't really have the steel. Let's see if I can develop any steel. I can develop that steel. Alright. The justification for Ecuador is finished. Close air support is done. Okay. We could try and get some more Navy. Let's go ahead and just get that Navy going. Works for me. Listen up. Is that the only one? It is the only one. Okay. Alright, Ecuador. Declare war. And I don't think I need to call anyone in. Ready, sir. Where are you? You. I don't believe I'm going to need to call in anyone important. Planes should cover this. They have 3. I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. They actually defended Quito. That's impressive. Now the question is whether I start importing from anybody of any importance. Just get this going. No one may join my wars. Nobody may join the war. Just the me. And we've taken Quito, and that's that. Congratulations, everybody. frankly, reset. I'm gonna puppet them because I don't think I need their factories. I could be wrong ultimately, but I don't think I need their factories. We have too many blue. Make you... Well, no, we have another green over there. Let's just make you kind of this kind of putrid color. It's almost black. I don't want that. There we go. Just something different. Alright, so we're gonna go... That just seems like a lot. So I'm gonna cut it in half. We're gonna put you here. Good. That was a quick war. We're at 905 now. We need 772, so we are less than 70 away now. And compliance has not gotten there anywhere. Well, it's gotten there in a couple of places. So less than 70, I'm going to try it. We're going to switch over to harsh quotas for a day. And I have the button, take over faction. Assume faction leadership of the Axis. It will cost 200. Oh, that's the icon. That's a cool little icon. Obviously high resistance because of the quotas, but that'll go away in just a day, guys. Don't worry. We assume faction leadership of the Axis. It will cost 200 to take over, and other faction members will be blocked from assuming leadership for the next 180 days. Send. Fantastic. I'm going to get my armies in position to at least cover most of the German territories. And then we're going to kick them from the faction, because I suspect they have a war goal against me. I could be wrong. Is there a way to see what they have? Third Bulgarian. The independence of the German Reich is guaranteed by Italy. Well, oh well, I guess. I mean, most of our troops are over here. If nothing else, I've got... These guys are all defensively positioned over here. So I think we're okay. We are going to kick them out of the faction. Now, I kind of want to see, just to make sure that there's nothing else over here that I'm forgetting about, and there is not. Good. Ah, there is this little thing. Hopefully Venezuela takes care of that. So I have to kind of focus. I have to kind of focus. So, 155 days. This is going to be about 155 days. How long do I think it'll take to take Siam? That's the question. I'm going to wait about a month and start justifying on the Germans. Oh, I have bypassed a thing here. Imperial Federation asked for non-interference. Okay. This all requires home defense, requires all of that stuff. No, we're not giving you an alliance. I need to switch this back to at least civilian oversight, I think. Yep, all that's going away. This is good. You have exiled divisions. We'll bring them home. Now my army should actually be moving because we actually have that there. So we had one in Ecuador, did we not? We did. And we lost a spy, which is what it is. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one in Berlin. You're the one in Siam. I want to keep you there. I'm going to put one in the Caucasus area. And actually that area. I'm going to try and really focus on taking that area here. Come over here. Actually stay north of this river. There you go. This is all motorized. I want you to kind of do that. And I want you guys to kind of do this. But also that. Kind of bring you guys, you. That's probably, hopefully, going to be enough. And then obviously, this army is coming in from the south. And so hopefully we can kind of squeeze that area in. These guys are going to take over this. You are going to come from the south. And you are going to come in from the west. That will face 0 resistance. I know that much. You guys are going to set up a line, but you're going to have no... I have no intention of actually doing that line. Doing that order, at least not at the moment. How much steel do I have? We're -1, so I don't do any steel yet. Alright, mountains. Yes, sir. You're going to actually go on this order. Kind of want to take that mountain range. Attention. And I guess we'll tell you to go too, but we won't really be pushing for you. And we'll do that. That looks good. This needs to somewhat consolidate. And hopefully there'll be someone else over here to try and do that. Ready, sir. And you guys definitely push through to here. Ready. We do have an army assigned to this. Ah, yes, they're over in Ecuador. You're just going to kind of combine together and try and squeeze this down. And we are definitely going to start trying to decrypt the Germans. Alright, let's get through the end of October and start justifying, and then that will be the end of this episode at that point. But I do think that this is officially a One Empire run. I think we're definitely at that point of the game. Of course, then the question becomes, do I add a heavy tank to the offensive units? Probably should, but won't yet. This is all mine. Oh yeah, it turned to my color. That's right. It does that. It's all mine and no one's threatening to take it over. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do at all. There's a way to get that back. There is a way to get that back. I'm guessing it's China again.
Ready.
Hopefully that's the only unit
Orders.
that has no orders. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. I get my icon back when the next unit deploys. Yes, that was it. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. And well, let's get through the end of the month. Get through Halloween. And there we go. So now Siam is 123 days away, and I think we'll be able to finish that off. So we are going to claim, and things will be moving. But I've been Taco Bowl Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below. Give me best wishes, good luck, all of that stuff. And I will see you in the next episode.